Hey, what's going on, guys? So today's video is a little controversial, but it's something that keeps coming up. I keep being asked about. So I wanted to kind of address it once and for all. And that is, should you become a developer and learn how to code with the advancement of AI? So basically, is AI going to steal all the jobs? And I see this over and over, and honestly, it kind of upsets me a little. I mean, I totally get the concern, but some people take it to the extreme, like we're in some kind of sci-fi flick where the robots are plotting our demise. And that may happen, but not in our lifetime at least. Now, nobody can tell the future, so obviously anything I say is kind of my opinion, my interpretation of all this. And if you disagree with me, that's fine. So I do think that there will be a lot of entry-level, low-level positions that may not need to be filled by a human. So yes, to an extent, AI may take those positions, but let's not jump to dystopian conclusions just yet. Because the world of technology is always evolving. We've seen it over and over again, from the Industrial Revolution to the internet. And in each case, certain jobs do become obsolete. That's just the way it is. But new opportunities do emerge, and AI is no different. It's just the next step in our journey of technology. And again, yes, some entry-level coding or data entry tasks are going to see automation. They are seeing automation through AI, but that doesn't mean that learning to code becomes irrelevant. In fact, it might become more important than ever. And technology is basically one of, if not the field that you can count on to stay, because it's always going to be there. It's always going to get better. And learning to work with AI tools can benefit you as a developer. In fact, just speaking from experience, using Copilot, ChatGPT, and some other AI tools has helped me really create things faster and do things that I may not have been able to do just searching Stack Overflow and doing it, the old way of doing things. And I think that's what people should be focusing on. Instead of dwelling on the what ifs 10 years down the line, harness the power of AI now to help you work better and faster. And honestly, there's no industry that AI is not going to affect. And I think that there's a lot more jobs that will be automated away before developer jobs. So you're still going to have this problem or this concern no matter what you do. Now, if being a developer isn't all that important to you, and you could just as well do something else, then maybe I can understand weighing this option and really taking AI into account. But if you decide not to become a developer because of that fear, and being a developer is what you really want to do, I think that's insane. And I think that you're really letting your negative emotions kind of drive your decisions a little too much. So I would say take it one day at a time, stop dwelling on what may or may not happen. And again, I'm not saying that no jobs will be lost. Of course, automation will take some of those roles, but again, new ones will open up and you'll have to be able to adapt. And to be a good developer, you have to be able to keep up with constant change anyway. So stop thinking job loss and think of a change in the job landscape, because I think that's what's going to happen. I think developers are going to be able to forget about the repetitive, mundane tasks, and they'll be able to focus on the bigger picture, and it will make a lot of us more creative and innovative. I think that AI will take a lot of those mundane positions, but open up a whole new landscape of roles that will help us do bigger and better things. So yes, I think one of the hardships is going to be that you're going to need to learn more to land a job. But again, that's going to go for many industries. So don't sell yourself short and think that you'll only be able to get those low entry-level positions. And I think that there's something to being human that AI just can't replicate. Yes, it can generate code, it can solve problems, print out snippets, but it can't have a vision or a passion or a personality or 100 other traits that humans have. Creativity can't be taught, and AI is really just a helper for humans, a human vision. And I'm an extreme introvert. I don't particularly like working with people, but even I know that personal relationships still matter, and they always will. So, and I could be fearful of my job. AI is definitely integrated into online education, but I'm not afraid of it because I feel like I do have something to offer. And you should feel the same way about yourself. Fuck a robot. Humans will be needed at least in this lifetime and the next few lifetimes. I mean, I can't speak for 4024 and what that'll look like. Honestly, I don't even know if we'll still be here, but who knows? So to answer the question, should you bother learning to code in the age of AI? Absolutely. It's not a matter of survival. You can still thrive alongside of AI. Just embrace it, keep learning, and you'll find your place. Focus on being the best developer that you can be and use AI to your advantage. I think that's what makes someone successful, is finding ways to use your environment to help you rather than just whining and being a victim. There's always going to be changes, but that's the key word, change, not loss. So what's going to happen is going to happen. It's on you to decide, what you want to do with it. So I realize that some of you won't change your way of thinking. You'd much rather the doom and gloom and have me say that we're all screwed. And if that's you, honestly, I would suggest just taking a good look at yourself. I think that whole way of thinking is just so opposite to what it takes to be successful in any area of life. I myself faced a lot of changes. 20 years ago, I was a junkie on the street, and I could have made myself a victim and blamed the world for not letting me get anywhere. But I had a passion for what I was doing, and I wasn't going to let anything stop that, and neither should you. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to address it. I have people emailing me almost every day asking me about this topic. So I just wanted to make a video and share my opinions with you. Of course, you can disagree, but that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.